Today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to set up the electrics of a Tesla and turret automated trap base. I'll show you how to use multiple triggers and exactly how all the electronics items work. Let's jump right in. In order to follow this tutorial, you are going to need the following items: 4 large solar panels, 3 turrets, 3 Tesla coils, 1 AND switch, 3 root combiners, 1 blocker, 4 electrical branches, 1 of every trigger you're going to want to try, 1 battery, and 1 wire tool. To start things off, we're going to want to get power from the 4 solar panels, wire it through the root combiners, and straight up into the power inlet on the large battery. Then we'll take our power outlet into the items we want to power. To do this, you're going to want to take your wire tool, attach it to the power outlet on the solar panel and into one of the root power inlets. Then do the same with the other solar panel and the other side. Do the exact same thing with the other 2 solar panels and the other root combiner. Now that you're at this stage, we need to take these 2 root combiners and join them into the other root combiner in front of the battery. This now allows us to wire all 4 solar panels into the same power inlet on the large battery. Like this. Looking at any electrical item with your wire tool will give you the statistics of the item. As you can see, this is now receiving power. It's now time to grab your power outlet and wire it into your electrical branch on the power in toggle. Now we can take the branch out power and wire it into our power in on our heartbeat, breathing, humidity and footstep sensor. Now take your power output and wire it into the AND switch on the input A. Next, take the power out from your branch and wire it into the AND switch on the input B side. Next, grab your AND switch power out and wire it into your blocker on the power in toggle. Next, take the power out of the blocker into your first electrical branch power in. Next, you're going to want to take the branch out from the electrical branch and wire it into the first Tesla coil or turret, depending on what you're using. And as you can see, as soon as I do that, because I'm in range of the sensor, the Tesla coil powers up and starts working. Now you're going to want to grab your power out from the branch and wire it into the next branch. And rinse and repeat the same thing for the other 2 Teslas or turrets, depending on what you're using. This will then power up all 3 whenever you're in range of the sensor. Now let's test that they all work as they should. As you can see, the coils are not powered up, and as I approach, they power up. Now we can actually replicate the same thing but with many different triggers. If we pick up our sensor and instead put a laser there, putting power into the laser and then walking through the laser will power up your Teslas or your turrets. as you can see. The same thing could be done with a button, but the items will only power up for the brief time that the button stays pressed. Looking at the electrical branches, you can configure the amount you want to branch out. So if you put 10, that branches out 10 power into the Tesla coils. Now, as I said earlier, you can in fact do the exact same processes and electrical diagram to make it work with turrets or any other items you see fit. If you struggle at all, I've attached a diagram that may help. Feel free to pause the video. Now you can also use the exact same thing to automatically control your doors. As you can see here, I've wired it up the same way, but I've wired it to a door controller. If I really wanted to, I could wire up this other branch here up to another door to control 2 doors at once. And as you're going to see here, by changing the AND switch for a regular switch, I can use this to automatically turn on and off lights. Turning off the switch sends power to the blocker, which then blocks the lights. Now I found that the easiest way to practice the electronic items, diagrams and doing all the electrical things is jumping in public test branch build servers. If you didn't know, they've released a new skin set in the platform stores. In your Xbox and PlayStation store there's now a black camo set. If you buy this set, it gives you access to the public test branch. On these build servers you have access to every BP in the game and it does not cost materials to craft them. This is the perfect playground. Now that's going to be it from me today, but I do have plenty more tutorials around the electronics coming to the channel. I'm also going to be working on some electric trap-based videos, so they should be coming to the channel soon. If you enjoyed the content, please consider dropping a comment, a like, maybe even subscribing. Also, check out the video at the end here if you want to see me make a trap bass without electrics. Until the next one, peace.